Although Deborah can't believe what she's seeing, she keeps shooting.
Like if I had to remove my eyes from that lens, everything would stop. But I really couldn't even believe that this was really going on and this guy was really actually facing death.
Somehow, Jose struggles to his feet. An emergency crew rushes him to the hospital. Jose survives and recovers from his injuries. But the memory of this terrifying experience is something Deborah and her students won't soon forget. A Boeing 707, a jumbo jet that can carry 240 passengers and crew, is on final approach. But suddenly, the giant aircraft veers out of control. The jetliner explodes on impact, bursting into a massive fireball as it rockets down the tarmac to a blazing stop. Miraculously, no one is killed in this horrifying accident, and no one is even injured. That's because this jumbo jet was crashed on purpose. Edwards Air Force Base, California. The Federal Aviation Administration has teamed with NASA to test a new fuel additive designed to reduce the threat of fire in the event of a crash. The plane is filled with test dummies and is guided by remote control. Air Force veteran Fitz Fulton is the pilot for this uniquely challenging mission.
I've never had any desire to crash an airplane. I've spent my whole career trying to avoid that.
Using cockpit cameras and a computer-guided tracking system, Fitz will steer the aircraft from takeoff to its ultimate crash landing. Rocks placed on the tarmac will generate sparks as these jagged steel cutters rip through the jet's fuel tanks. The command is given. Fitz guides the aircraft as it takes off and reaches an altitude of 2,000 feet. Then, he controls the plane on its descent to the hazardous runway below. The left wing strikes the ground first as the jet swerves and erupts into flames. Watch again as a wing cutter punctures the tank, releasing fuel and igniting the explosion. Back at Mission Control, experts are disappointed that the special fuel has caused such an enormous blaze.
There was some thought that with that kind of fuel, you'd have less of a fireball.
But despite the explosion, the experiment is a success. That's because, though intense, the fire never reached the dummies inside the cabin. The cost of this crash test was $12 million. The lives it will save are priceless. If you have an amazing video, then we want to hear from you. Just send it to World's Most Amazing Videos, Post Office Box 933026, Los Angeles, California 90093. If we use it, there's a cash reward waiting for you. So send your amazing videos today.
The World's Most Amazing Videos will return. Next on the world.
Oh, you were more than willing to give me a $600,000 mortgage for that mall.
5 years ago, that mall was worth $800,000. Today, it's worth less than $6, which means that we can give you a mortgage for $430,000, which means we have a shortfall here
of $170,000.